What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We got some exciting stuff going on today. I just want to show you guys some new products that are on the site now. Finally came in after all this time because you guys have 11 days left for the wheel giveaway. So 2 sets of wheels, 2 Yeti coolers, and 1 mini fridge. 5 of you will be winners. But I'm going to show you guys these new products. This is our... So this was supposed to come in so long ago, but because all the COVID and stuff, we got so pushed back. I have this in a hoodie, and the t-shirts in this are coming. I don't know if the t-shirts will make it before the end of the giveaway or not. But we have our special edition lifted tiger hoodie. It's the only ones that'll ever be made. I'm not restocking these or anything. These are the only ones ever. Special edition, one time only. So once these sell out, they will be gone. Same thing with the shirts when they come in, hopefully soon. But this is an awesome little hoodie here. Yeah, so those are on the site now. We also have our new Lifted Co lanyards on the website for you guys. These are super sweet. These are up there as well. I know you guys asked for lanyards, so here you go. And our trucker caps are also back in stock. This time around came around with the whole logo, not just Lifted, but these are back in stock and on the site as well. Our Flex Fit trucker hats. It's the one you always see me wear. These things are just so comfortable and awesome. Snapback wise, we have like 2 that are going out into orders still that need to be shipped, but these I'm gonna get some restocked sooner than later. Like I said, it's just hard to order things right now. Plastic tire cups are there as well. We do have a restock of... So we also have our safety yellows back in stock with a double print down the sleeve. So we got our high-vis orange, we got our high-vis yellow, got our new lanyards, and we also have camo hats coming. Hopefully those come before the giveaway ends. They should, but those are going to be sweet and here soon as well. We got more black t-shirts in, so our black t-shirts are back in stock as well. So all that stuff is here. Perfect timing. If you haven't entered or you want to get some extra entries here at the end, pick yourself up a special edition. Like I said, these tiger hoodies, they will not be reordered. They just won't. So like I said, guys, 11 days left. Get entered, get your chance to win a new set of wheels, 2 Yeti coolers, and a mini fridge. But get entered if you haven't already. I know a lot of you procrastinate and you're thinking, oh, I'll do it, and there you go. I know I've done that for a couple giveaways that are like out on the internet too. I'm like, I'll wait, and then I just say I didn't do it. Get entered. Our last winner was so surprised when he won as well. He's like, dude, I never expected it. But exactly, that could be you. So I finally got my new tripod on after I ran over my old one in the Home Depot parking lot. But as you guys know, I built this truck for SEMA and, you know, even Daytona last year. So I built this, but if you guys watched my kind of reveal video and it being done and getting loaded on the trailer, you noticed I put my train horns in. You guys noticed I put my backup lights in over here. License plate light isn't even like plugged in. I should probably do that while I'm underneath there today too. I really wish they were like 5000K, not the yellow, like amber looking lights. So I may find a replacement of some sort. But and well, this truck needs a huge wash. We have our Horn Blasters kit underneath here this whole time, and it's just getting weathered and not even being used. So today we are finally going to wire this up. It's been a super long time coming for this Horn Blasters kit, so let's dig in. In the back of the garage over there, I had this little box of the rest of the Horn Blasters kit, and obviously my Luma wire. This is the rest of the Horn Blasters kit. Oh my gosh, is this a... Awesome. There's one of the harnesses for... Oh, that's awesome. Okay, this is for both of the backup cubes. That's sweet. Oh, this is another harness for cubes. That might work. This might be both harnesses for our backup, so that'd be awesome. Good. That's a fun surprise in our kit here. Power wire. Extra air hose. I don't know what relay that's for. Looks like a switch wire for the Horn Blasters kit. Got a fuse. That's not... That's the switch they give you for the Horn Blasters kit, but we're not going to use that. We're going to use one of our fancy push button switches, and that seems to be about it. We kind of got everything, but I kind of want to show you the mess we're dealing with underneath here, although dirty. And although the frame does need touched up in places, I'll probably do that here soon, wash it, you know, paint to keep up with this frame. You know, in a climate like this, if you don't keep up with it, that's how things rust out. Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that soon. But up here, you have wires to the valve, which I'm gonna assume go to your switch, but also in here you have a whole wiring harness with different tabs and things on it that tell you what to connect to. Over here we've got, you know, a ground for the compressor, and then I believe a power wire to the compressor. So we've got a lot of stuff in here. I put this off for so long because I felt like it's going to be overwhelming, but looking at it now, it might be simpler than it looks. All right, guys. This is an interesting angle, but and I'm also kneeling underneath my truck, which is awesome. But what we're gonna do here, these two need grounded. This is done. We can move that out of the way. And then obviously our solenoid here to let the air out has 2 wires. So see what we're doing with that. And then the other one says fuse power, positive power. So pretty much I'm kind of stuck on why we would be connecting this to the trigger switch positive. That I don't know. I was looking at like the wiring diagram they have on the website. It's a good diagram. I can understand it. However, I can see how somebody wiring something like this for the first time can get easily confused. So I tried to dumb it down even more, which is actually making it more confusing, but it's easier to understand. So for me, I'm going to be running a push button switch. I don't want to run it off my horn. So obviously you guys come in the cab here and you see one for my rock light, one for my lower light bar up front. But I want to run a push button here too for the horn. I don't want to run it off the horn with a toggle switch. That's kind of what the diagram online shows you, is that once the switch is on, you can use your horn as your train horn, which is fun and nice, but you know, I would rather just have a push button switch that I can come in here, you know, push, it's good to go, and not have to deal with like a 2-stage thing where it's like turn this on, honk your horn. I'd rather just push and go, because obviously when you lock the truck, it's going to set off your air horn as well, so you don't want to do that. Pretty much I need to wire a switch, and that's going to be our horn. So pretty much this is our horn switch, and we take out the toggle switch in between. So what pretty much I need is 3 wires coming from the front of the truck to the rear. One's going to be the power from the switch, and another one is a ignition wire in the kick panel here. The ignition wire is pretty much going to tell our pressure switch to only run while the truck is off, so your compressor is not continually running and killing the battery. But once your truck is on, it'll kick this on and everything, and then it'll charge your compressor, and you can also use your horns. I know this seems quite confusing, but when I do it, you guys will understand. First thing we're gonna do, actually, I know I've got this ridiculously long panel tool because I don't know where my stubby ones are, but just gotta come in here. So looking at all this wiring I did back when I did my light bar, when the truck was only lifted 6 inches, and my rock lights, obviously when my truck was lifted 12 inches, I haven't been in here in a while, so I am thoroughly confused what wire is actually what in here. I think the way this looks is the white wire is 12 volts. That it is not. Now it is. Okay, so the white wire coming out of the switch, so right here, red to white. Is red the power? Which one's the power? Does that mean the black wire I have? So the blue must be 12 volts. Okay, so for some reason, the black wire, which is also the blue, powers the switch. Should be over here too. No, why is that different? I'm not really sure why that's like that, but we're gonna work backwards. I'm gonna drill a hole for our new switch, run the wires. Got an ignition wire in here, I know. It's like a pink wire, so we're gonna use that as our ignition wire going to the relay on the compressor. A wire from the battery to the switch, and from the battery to the compressor as well. This has got my mind turning. So everyone always wonders where I get these push button switches from, and honestly they're on Amazon. Yeah, you just connect it like this, and then you have all your connecting wires here. Makes your life so much simpler. But yeah, it's on Amazon if you guys want these switches, in the description below. This is always the hard part, especially when you're doing it by like vision. Kind of trying to get it to line up perfectly and how far away you want it to sit. I'm going back now. So I like drill my finger off. Wow, that is like the closest you could ever drill. It just slides past the other lock ring. That's great. That's incredible. Look at that. It literally, look at that. Yeah, zoom in on that. You could fit like a piece of, you probably couldn't even fit a piece of paper between those. That's some accidental precision drilling here. Alright, as you can see, I've connected so much to this battery already. I'm going to use the top of this like distribution block thing here. Yeah, I'm actually going to run this in the cab first because I know I'm going to touch a ground or something and it's going to... Actually, you know what? I'll just do this. Take our fuses out and then we have no power running. There's not even a fuse in that one, so perfect. But you take your fuse out, there's no power running to it, so we can stick this in the cab without shocking ourselves. Then right here is our wire. So I just ran another wire through our cab here. Obviously this is the one that's going all the way to the back. I'm gonna run the black one as our ignition wire, and then this red one will be our switched wire off of our switch here. So when I push the button, it'll send power straight from the battery all the way to the back, and then this wire will run off of the ignition, so when that turns on, this turns on and sends power to our little relay-ish thing in the back as well. So we're gonna do that really quick. So on Amazon too, just some wire loom, just to make things look pretty. A lot of older trucks, I mean, it's not like, oh, I'm saying that you have to do it on a truck like this, but it just makes things look neat and tidy. It's just, I think it's like 100 foot of just wire loom. It's like the, almost like the Chinese finger trap kind of material, but it's awesome, honestly. I just taped the end of the wires, I stuck them in here, and I'm gonna push my way all the way down, just like this. And yeah, just to pretty things up. Okay guys, so even after I made my own schematic, because their labels messed me up, it messed me up again. The wire that literally says trigger/switch positive is the ignition wire. I don't know why they do that. Just any switched positive wire. People use different terminology and stuff, and it just messes you up. So that goes to the ignition wire, and other than that, everything pretty much just slips in and connected up here. It's a little tight in here, but everything's connected. The only thing we have to do left is ground it. Ground our switch here and stuff. The best ground I found was right here. I think these 10 mil bolts. We're gonna take them out. I honestly don't even know what these are for, if there was something attached before and I took them off or not, or what they're supposed to be for, but it's gonna be a ground today. And then honestly, that wire just needs to run over here. We've got 1, 2, and 3 wires that need grounded here. Okay, so everything up in here is wired, grounded, and all. A lot of wires going on in here, so it's not the cleanest thing. I'll have to figure out a solution to clean this stuff up, but everything should be wired. So I kind of have everything temporarily connected here, make sure which wires are what. These switches are a little funky and I don't have the diagram for them, so it's like 2 of these wires, and that keeps the light on full time when the button's pushed in, and the other one's the switch. But if you wire it a different way, the button's always on no matter if it's pushed in or not. So I gotta double check, make sure this is correct. If not, I'll switch the wires and then go from there, but just gonna test it for now. Gonna come up here and put our fuses in. One, and put our second one in. Two. Alright, so I hope the compressor, it should kick on when I do this. That it does. Gonna see if this pressure gauge actually works in here. But the compressor is running, so counts for something. So I've been fighting with this for a couple hours now. I wasn't understanding what was happening. Fuse kept blowing. It's some other stuff. 20 amp fuse on the fuse line coming to the back. Took the ground off we had. I'm going to make a ground. Forget the ground we had, but I'm going to self-tap it into either the bed rail or something. Do that. Like, the compressor runs. It's at 150 PSI now. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the gauge. How that's at 150 and it shut off. I don't know what's going on here. But our tank's full. The compressor runs with the key now. I'm just confused, and like a lot of times you don't get this end of installs on YouTube. A lot of people sit there and cut all these parts out. I just want to show you guys that frustration does happen. Things do happen. Stuff doesn't go as planned. So I'm leaving this in here for you guys. But man, it's kicking my butt actually, and I don't know why. Kind of weird, but I'm gonna ground this stuff out and kind of go from there, I guess. I really don't know what's going on. Okay, so right now I've got everything hooked up, compressors hooked up, and I've got all the grounds, I don't know if you can see them, and they're all tied together and grounded to the bed. Man-made ground, not a factory ground. I put on that factory bolt, and I just think that it's just not it. Kind of scared here because it's probably going to be loud if this actually works, but... Oh. Oops, I can hear the neighbors. They're like, what was that? Okay, so this whole time my ground just wasn't tight enough. Hours of just issues because my ground wasn't tight enough. Unbelievable. There we go. We got our 3 push button switches. Wow. Been a long day, but we got it all wired up, ready to go. After all that beat me up, definitely not going to tackle our backup lights today. However, I found our harnesses, so these should be easy to wire and install as well. So we're going to go take her for a spin. Compressor kicks on. That's wonderful, actually. Oh, this is so nice. Like, that's my favorite time of the day to drive, honestly. Oh, I'm like all over the road right now. But my favorite time to drive at night-ish, kind of sun going down. It's like 7:40 p.m. right now, but it's just so nice to almost like cruise and drive and just like weather like this. Oh, my favorite. If anything, guys, this is the perfect opportunity. Wow, that's loud. I love it. I'll hit it one more time. Probably get pulled over for loud horns, but this ain't Daytona. That's absolutely ridiculous, but I love it. Oh, I almost want to do it again, but it's just so loud that it might disturb the peace of the night here. Those are actually really loud. Oh my goodness, actually. Like really loud. Oh, guys, I wish I was recording it. It's just bad YouTuber moment there, bad vlogger moment. And some guy was walking with his girlfriend or whatever, and the guy was like screaming at my truck like, oh hell yeah. I honked the horn, scared the absolute living you know what out of his girlfriend. But I can get used to these things working. It's a lot more fun than you think. Well worth everything, every penny. So worth it. That is fun. And I mean, especially the headache it gave me today, but getting it all wired and put up, man, that is so fun. Just so fun. Alright guys, that is absolutely unreal. I cannot believe these are finally wired, first of all, but second of how loud they actually are. And it's not even like straight pipe car loud. It's just its own category of loud. But it sounds really, really good. And honestly, just like I said, scaring that dude and his girlfriend, that just really said it. And I know I'm going to have an awesome, awesome summer with this. All hooked up finally. It's been way, way, way too long. Oh man, guys, this has been unreal. So just through moving, getting all this merch like loaded in these last couple of days, I apologize for like the videos not being uploaded on time. But if I don't do this stuff now, we will never be able to upload on time because I'll be so backed up. So I had to take a couple days, get everything set up, get all the stuff in, unwrapped, packed up, and we could come out here and finally do this. So obviously our purple Chevy over there, I mean, she's kicking, she's great. I did swipe through my DMs real quick because I was trying to see if anyone had a bed available for it needs to be a 99. Pretty much I need a bed to fit Katie's truck. That one's got too much just rust and whatever to repair, so we want to get a new bed for that, put that on there. So if any of you guys have a bed for an F-250, or you just put a flatbed on it and you actually don't need your bed, please let us know. DM me on Instagram, whatever. I'll probably say that again at the beginning of next video just in case. In my DMs I had a lot of you offer to buy the purple Chevy, and to be honest, I want to get another build here very soon. I love that Chevy. You know, it's still a project truck. There's still some things that need done. If I decide to sell it, I will offer it up to you guys, and I will tell you guys everything that's kind of wrong that I know of at the moment. There's nothing crazy. It needs a few sensors, a few gaskets, and probably upper control arms. Other than that, like I said, I mean, the bed's still got dents and stuff in it. It is a work truck. It looks good sitting there from a distance. You get up on it, you can notice imperfections. But in the next couple days here, gonna kind of decide. If I do, I'm gonna figure out a way I can sell it, maybe auction it or something. See who wants it. I don't know, but if I do sell it, I definitely would love to sell it to one of you guys. It's like I said, it's nothing like tip-top crazy like this, but I would love to sell it to one of you guys because that would really kind of bring it home, and then you guys can do whatever you want with it. I just noticed that in my DMs, so I didn't know there was that much interest in that truck if I did sell it. Considering there is that much interest, if I do decide to sell it in the next couple days, I'm not gonna like sell it in the next couple days, but mentally if I'm like, all right, it makes sense to sell it and get something else, or you know, continually keep it and use it, I'll let you guys know. But I would honestly love to sell it to one of you guys, and you guys could take on your own little kind of project and go from there. Like I said, the weather's breaking. It's looking good here soon to get that compound turbo on there. Honestly, if I start early enough in the morning and everything goes smooth, like I said, new truck, kind of whatever parts, if everything goes smooth, hopefully one day install. If not, we can definitely go overnight, but I do want to build a platform for it. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for shooting this video likes. Thank you for shooting comments down below. I do love the interaction. I love seeing it. I love you guys commenting with each other. I love you guys commenting with me. It's super fun. So I just want to say thank you guys for your support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.